Obi Datti rallying just. How can a 15 capacity stadium accommodate 10 million people? Asari Dokubo asked. Welcome to the news and please subscribe to our channel. The Joint leader Asari Dokubo has reacted to the Obi Datti rally that organized in Jos Plateau State on the day the campaign officially kicked off, September 28, 2022. According to Asari Dokubo, in the last video posted on his official Facebook page, the population of supporters were not up to 10 million as the stadium itself is a 15,000 capacity. In his words, he said, election day is like a pregnant woman. You cannot hide it. On election day, you will deliver. He went to a 15,000 capacity stadium in Jos and he said he put 10 million people in the stadium. You think people will not put what you say to test? How can a 15,000 capacity stadium accommodate 10 million people? Recall that obedient supporters converged at the stadium in Jos to receive P2B, who reiterated his commitment for a better Nigeria. What is your take on this? Well, let me say this. Asari, I don't know. Sometimes Asari comes out and says things about Nnamdi Kanu. Sometimes he comes back and says things about his own people. Sometimes, I don't know, what is the call of this guy's problem? Like, I keep asking myself. And the thing is, he makes so careless remarks that remarks to be on a normal day. If you make those kind of remarks, if you come on live video, and he does it on video, he doesn't just write them. You understand? He does these things on the video. If you say, you know, go fit talk, say, they edit them. You understand? He does this thing on video. And then he comes and he goes scot-free. Like how? I am asking myself, how and why? How and why? Well, first of all, this is what I'm going to say to Labour Party supporters. I beg, if something na one, talk say na one. If na two, say na two. If na three, say na three. If A is A, call it A. Don't call it A plus. If B is B, call it B. Don't call it B minus. Why I'm saying this is, at the end of the day, people that are supporting P2B, I want to believe they're not supporting him to prove a point. I don't believe they're there to make we show them. No. This is because you are not doing this thing for proving a point. We are not coming at this next election is not to prove a point to. It is to take back your country. We cannot be like saying that make we prove a point. No. Because this proving of a point that this particular Asari is saying that obedience did in Jos is not supposed to be. You are in a 10,000 capacity stadium and you know saying in I know reach 10,000. Talk the amount we did here. I don't know if you understand me. Let everything be natural. Don't inflate anything because I'm saying it. You are not doing what you're doing to prove a point. Rather, you're doing it so that you can take back a country, so that this country will be better. It is not being done to prove anybody right or wrong. If they say it's 15,000 capacity, no means only 15,000 people free enter their bros. The football pitch is not included in the figure. They think before you talk, I beg Ogbeni. Like I said, if this what Asari is coming out to vent about is true, which I'm not saying not even supposed to vent about because it's no concern now. It's true. My own is obedience. If this thing why is not white, talk say why is not white. If not two people appear for a place, talk say not two people appear. If not three people appear, talk say not two, because like I said, we are not doing this thing to gain relevance. You're not doing it to gain relevance. You're doing this. This is a fight for life or death. This is a matter of life and death too. Okay. What is the population of a state, including the state governor? Think before you talk. Don't just talk before you think. Exactly. This is why I'm saying that if they know, say, for a particular place, now 100 people appear, say that it is 100 people. Except the one time talk saying that the media people now talk say na the opposite. But say it yourself that see now 100 people now there for here. Or if you are not sure of the figure, don't just don't over exaggerate. You understand? It is even better you under exaggerate, you under quote it, than even you're coming out to under exaggerate. Because at the end of the day, like I'm saying, the goal here is not to come out to appear bigger. It's not to prove a point. It's not to be relevant. The goal here is at the end of the day is to make sure that we take back our country come 2023. Go to him and tell him he's a useless man. And receive your certificate of death. Why are you people like this? You know, say you be mumu. Oh, good. So you actually do not know the seating capacity of a stadium is entirely different from what the population can contain. I beg, make them stop all this thing. All this thing, goes here is not what we need. Okay? 10 million may be an estimate, but the capacity you're making reference to is about the stands. The open field and tracks have spaces. This is how empty barracks make noise. I have said my own. Asari does not even have the right to come out and start questioning, because I know when INEC appoint them to take note of this thing when they do now. I don't know who appointed this work. As I don't face Asari people, I'm facing the obedient. If something is 1, say it is 1. If it is 10, say it is 10. If it is 15, say it is 15. If it is 20, if it is Z, if it is A, don't say it is don't call it A plus when it is A, and don't call it Z plus when it is Z. My own is, you're not doing this to prove a point. You're doing this to show that you're really tired and you really want a change, and you really are ready to make that change come to reality. Okay, Asari and his like are out to frustrate the good effort of the Be Datti movement, because they know when it comes to power, it will no longer be business as usual. No more money to share. Well, at the end of the day, the truth of this matter be say that one, I don't know about that one. No, sincerely, I really do not know about that one. But I am very certain that a lot of Nigeria who are coming out for this obedient movement, they're not even coming in. This one is not even a matter of support P2B. They're supporting themselves, and they're just doing it through P2B. All right. Dokubo does not deserve a response from normal people. You're widely considered as an unbalanced fellow. Everyone just move and pass. Oh my goodness. I don't talk my own 2 cents. Your hatred for the Igbo people is too obvious. Never mind, God will vindicate us from a hatred. First it was Nnamdi Kanu, now it is P2B. But you forget that you were once a wanted person in Nigeria. Well, I don't think there is nobody called Igbo people here. I've said it before. As a southeastern person, do not for 1 second think of making this thing look like it is southeastern region that is pushing for P2B, because it is certainly not. And your own chances too, be also aware what Asari is doing and what other positions are doing. They are spiking new people so that they go talk within no deal, and then they can hold the Natoisa talk and say these people, then carry this thing for mind. I beg. Well, I have said before, Asari is not even somebody that is even what's it called? He's supposed to be gaining relevance. I don't know why the media is giving him so much attention, and he believes in this attention when they give him, then they make him to talk within the talk. All right. On this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of the day.